So, okay, before I start off, I'd like to pose a question to all of you. Let's imagine a scenario wherein your wife is in some other town and you were to get an email from her official account, or let's say her account, email account, and the email talks about that she is in need of money or something very urgent, right? How many, and there is a link on that email, how many of you would click? Please, show of hands, please. No? One, probably, okay. Let's say we all work for some certain organizations. We, in fact, get an email on a daily basis, and the email comes from the higher up, from our corporate bosses, and it says that please, in the next 15 minutes, you need to update your payroll data. Right, the email is on your corporate account, right? And it says that if you don't do it in next 15 minutes, probably this month payroll is gone. How many of you now would update it? Or click on the link and update? Some show of hands? So this is going to be my concept today, that is I'm going to talk about is a new concept of ransomware, right? There has been a lot of data breaches that we have spoken about. We have heard in the earlier session talks about, ransomware was talked about. Then there was digital forensics, which sir had pointed out, right? There were, a new term which is I'm going to introduce today is cyber virology. How many of you would have heard it? Any show of hands, please? Virology. In simple terms, what is a ransomware? Anybody, you would have all heard this term, right? A recent example, of course, somebody spoke about the financial data, I think 8th of November. We also talked about a particular breach. I would like to say, without naming the individual, there was in fact a large company CEO whose daughter was traveling, and she was of course on a personal trip. And what she did was that she was in a 5-star hotel, staying at the 5-star hotel, and then there, in fact, there was some photographs which were clicked for her during that, and she posted it on the Facebook, right? There was a tracking which was done, and once I would say the cyber criminal, in fact, wanted certain amount of dollars to be paid in order that this goes off the social website. Otherwise, these were, in fact, photographs which were quite intimate also, right? So this is a perfect example of a ransom.